Have you ever been ghosted? One moment everything seems great, and then suddenly she disappears without a trace. You're left hanging, questioning what went wrong. Or maybe you've experienced the hot and cold behavior. One day she's all over you, and the next, it's radio silence. It's maddening, isn't it? Let me tell you something straight. Women, like anyone else, sometimes play games. It's not about manipulation, but testing the waters. If you don't recognize these games for what they are, you'll find yourself stuck in a cycle of frustration, confusion, and heartbreak. But here's the most important point. It's not your fault these games exist, but it is your responsibility to outsmart them. Stoicism is the key. It's not about winning or beating women at their own game. It's about mastering yourself. In the heat of emotional chaos, you need to be the calm. You need to be unshakable. Women will respect that. And let's face it, when you become this man, strong, grounded, and emotionally intelligent, women won't be able to control you. So here's what we'll cover today. 10 Stoic strategies to outsmart any woman who's playing games with your heart. Get ready. It's time to stop reacting emotionally and start mastering yourself. 1. Detach emotionally. The foundation of everything, emotional detachment. Detaching doesn't mean you don't care. It means you refuse to let your emotions control your actions. Too many men panic when a woman pulls away or goes cold. They start overthinking, texting constantly, and trying to fix things. The truth is, she's testing you. She wants to see if you can crumble under pressure. Instead, remain centered. Whether she's texting every 5 minutes or gone for a week, your emotional state should be the same. Stay calm. Women are drawn to men who are in control, who don't chase after them out of desperation. Fun fact. Research has shown that people are more attracted to those who appear emotionally stable and unflappable. It's not just stoicism, it's psychology. 2. Recognize patterns. Women's behavior follows patterns. Hot and cold, breadcrumbing. It's not random, it's a test. The moment you recognize these patterns, you can outsmart them. Take the hot and cold behavior. One day she's texting you constantly, making future plans. The next, silence. She's testing your emotional control. Instead of chasing, you stay grounded. When you don't react to these games, she'll start wondering why. Why aren't you chasing her? The power dynamic shifts. She becomes the one trying to figure you out. Pro tip, learn to spot subtle signs early. Hot and cold behavior often correlates with low self-esteem or insecurity in women. Testing how much you care. Be the rock that remains unmoved. 3. Set boundaries. Early. Boundaries are about respect, not control. A lot of guys hesitate to set boundaries because they fear rejection or confrontation. But women respect men who have boundaries. It shows you value yourself. If you don't set clear boundaries, you're signaling that you're okay with being disrespected. For example, if she constantly cancels plans, don't just let it slide. Address it calmly. Hey, I value consistency. If you're not interested, that's fine, but I'm not here for back and forth. Boundaries protect your energy and show your worth. Fact. A study by the University of California found that clear communication of needs and boundaries in relationships improves long-term satisfaction and emotional stability. 4. Stay calm. Under pressure. This is where you become a master of your emotions. Women will often test you by bringing up their ex, flirting with someone else, or making passive-aggressive comments. The goal is to provoke a reaction, to see if you'll get jealous or upset. The Stoic approach is simple. Stay calm, composed, and unaffected. When you don't react, you show her that you cannot be controlled. This makes you incredibly attractive because you're unpredictable, and unpredictability is power. Interesting fact, neuroscience shows that when we remain calm in stressful situations, our brains release dopamine, which not only makes us feel better, but also signals to others that we're in control. 5. Focus on long-term goals. One of the biggest mistakes men make is becoming too focused on the immediate gratification of affection. They want to feel validated, to be the center of attention. But a Stoic man has a bigger picture in mind. He's focused on building his life, his career, his fitness, his personal growth. When you're busy working on your long-term goals, you stop worrying about petty drama. You're not emotionally available to react to games because you're already invested in something far more important, your own life. Did you know? Women find men who are passionate about their own lives, whether it's their career, hobbies, or dreams, far more attractive than those who are emotionally dependent on their attention. 6. Avoid emotional retaliation. It's tempting. She flirts with another guy, or she does something to make you jealous, and you want to retaliate. Flirt with someone else, get back at her, or even ignore her. Don't do it. Emotional retaliation shows weakness. You're reacting to her game, which means you've lost control. Instead, show calm indifference. Withdraw your attention, but do it without anger or bitterness. You're sending the message, I don't need to play your games. I'm fine without you. Reminder, emotional retaliation never works. It only creates drama. A Stoic man doesn't engage in this. He stays focused on his growth and well-being. 7. Communicate clearly and firmly. Communication is key, but many men struggle with this. They either avoid the tough conversations or they approach them with too much emotion. A Stoic man communicates clearly and firmly without drama. For example, if she's acting distant, calmly express your feelings. I've noticed things have been different lately. I'd like to understand if we need to talk about it. By addressing it calmly, you create an environment for open, honest communication, which is the cornerstone of any strong relationship. Fact: effective communication is the single most important trait of a successful relationship. Studies show that couples who communicate clearly and respectfully report higher levels of satisfaction. 8. Prioritize your own well-being. The most important relationship is the one you have with yourself. Never forget that. If you're constantly stressed, anxious, and second-guessing yourself, it's time to reevaluate your emotional investment. No one should be allowed to rob you of your mental peace. Put yourself first. Take care of your mental, physical, and emotional health. If a relationship is causing you stress or undermining your confidence, it's time to walk away. A Stoic man never compromises his self-respect or well-being for anyone. Pro tip: take time each day to focus on self-care. Exercise, meditate, read, or engage in a hobby that enriches you. This will not only boost your confidence, but also make you more attractive to others. 9. Be unpredictable. Predictability is the enemy of power. If you always react the same way, she'll learn how to manipulate you. Keep her on her toes. Be the man who surprises her, not with games, but with your actions. If you're always predictable, she'll lose respect for you. Keep her intrigued by showing her a side of you she can't predict. Cool fact: studies show that unpredictability is one of the strongest factors that keeps someone attracted. The unpredictability of a person's actions creates tension and intrigue, which is vital for maintaining attraction. 10. Embrace the Stoic virtue of acceptance. Finally, the most powerful strategy is acceptance. Acceptance doesn't mean giving up. It means understanding that you cannot control everything, especially other people's actions. If she decides to pull away, let her. If she's playing games, don't chase her. You have a choice. Either accept the situation as it is, or walk away. The more you embrace acceptance, the more power you have in your own life. Stoicism is about mastering yourself, not controlling others. When you embrace this philosophy, you stop reacting and start living on your terms.